to Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. I feel like we're getting close to being done. I mean, like, this is the part where, like, the big shit goes down, yeah? Stuff hits the fan. I feel like we're getting there. Like, we've been making great time so far, you know? Oh, Mew and Jess. Continue. The story so far. Having learned a part of Henry's past in the Reunion Inn, Layton begins searching for the masked gentleman. Layton and friends must follow a trail of mysterious clues left behind by the villain. For sure. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we were looking for a thing. Huh. Cool. What are we fucking doing? Thought we were looking for a secret thing. Oh boy. I love how every time I come back, the save screens just evolve further. Oh shit, that looks like a secret. Fuck you guys. Okay, what the heck is this then? Hey, you really gotta do me like this? Oh no, wait, that was Mew. Mew, you really gotta do me like this? How dare you? Oh great, it's gonna be one of these. Epic PML fail compilation. I would create my own best of PML live streams, but there is no best to compile. The cards in this tournament beat each other as follows: fire, wood, water, and fire. 4 players each draw 4 cards, which they have to play in order going from top to bottom. Both players in a match play 1 card. Whew. Compile the end of every live stream. The end of them? That's the same thing every time. I think it's A.
Just a dash of puzzle solving here.
Fuck.
Well, that won't do at all.
C.
I believe I have this one. An excellent puzzle.
I just fucking guessed. Thinking is not what I'm good at. I'm impressed you actually solved it after fucking it up once. Anyway, like I was fucking saying... Jess, that's so rude. Ah, so the beautiful place surrounded by green was the picture frame in this room. What a complicated way to give directions. I want to know what the book says. Is it the sequel? Once upon a time, there was a young boy who came across an injured wild dog and took him in. Okay, off to a good start. As the dog healed, he learnt to trust the boy and slowly forgot his wild ways. In the following years, the two grew up together and never spent a day apart. And the dog died. The day came when the boy had to leave the village to pursue his dream of becoming a scholar. The boy entrusted the dog to his family, knowing he would protect them. As the boy departed in his cart, the dog howled. He was sad to see the boy go. The boy grew into a fine young man and became a famous scholar. Okay. Apparently scholars can't have dogs. When he finally returned home, he was eager to show his family and his dog what he had made of himself. When he arrived, he found his house empty. The young man, now fully grown, asked a passerby what had happened. The helpful stranger told him that the family who lived in the house had been chased out years ago by a wild dog. That's when the young man realized. He had been betrayed by the one he trusted most. He had no home to return to, and his family were gone. With grief weighing heavy upon his heart, the young man disappeared into the woods, never to be seen again. This is some dumb bullshit. Dogs don't have that long of a lifespan. And also, stop vague posting when you're trying to call out Layton. You're bullshitting. This is so sad. Can we get one like? How much time will you be away? 99. Oh my god, how could you? Seconds. No, but seriously. Masked Gentleman makes the worst fucking call-out posts ever. Disappears into the woods at the end. Indeed, we have one room that is absolutely full of plants. That'd probably be the greenhouse. Now the conservatory. Fine, call it what you want. That is a great static effect, though. Gonna have to steal that. Some with flowers, some with fruit. Don't eat the fruit. Conservatory is the pride of the hotel. It's very impressive, and you keep birds here, too. It's holding something in its claws. I'd have a hard time catching a bird, though. I'll speak to the bird, because I can fucking talk to animals. Bullshit. Never tried speaking to a bird before. Here goes. Any luck, Luke? She understood me, but she's not giving us anything until she gets her favorite fruit. She's not very nice. I know, what a bitch. There are many different kinds of fruit in here. Is it something other than what's already here? She's just too lazy to go get it herself. But only under certain conditions. Okay. To explain why Luke can talk to animals? No, never. Got one like. Very nice. Thank you. Looks very unimpressed. Investigate the conservatory. Where are my hint coins at? That looks like... Fuck. Clicked away. Nice. Flipping the switch. Get ready for this. Wait, I fucking see it. Let's knock this bitch down. Oh, that was easy. Alright, you bitch, give us the book. We did it, Professor. Now we can get the book. Yes, let's reach all the way up there. Easy. Ah, she got it. She probably jumped. Wonder if it's another story. Let's find out. Alright, put on my dramatic reading voice. Read y'all a bedtime story. Once upon a time, there was a very poor man who lived in a vibrant, bustling town. The townspeople were very kind and made sure that, though the man had nothing to his name, he never lacked for anything. This is starting off weird. One day, the richest man in town took pity on him and bought the poor man a shop so that he could earn a living. The poor man ran a good business, and his shop quickly flourished. Flourished? I don't know. Soon it became the most successful shop in town and attracted customers from far and wide. Not even the rich man's shop could compare. No longer poor, the man bought up all the food in town, intending to dominate the market and make a huge profit. Oh shit, really? We're doing this? Hey, Robin. He raised the price of food so high that no one in town could afford it, but merchants from richer towns were eager to buy all they could get. Why would they be? You ever heard of buy low, sell high? What a fucking idiot. Man had become so blinded by money that he forgot the debt he owed to those in his hometown. Stop vague posting, masked gentlemen. You really gonna do this? His neighbor starved, but the man was only concerned with watching his fortune grow. Aren't there, like, laws against raising the prices of food that high? The greedy man became so rich that rumors of his wealth spread to even the most remote corners of the land. He built himself an opulent palace, exulting in his fame, while the town decayed around him. This story seems unrealistic. Townspeople had no choice but to leave. In time, the man was the only person left, lord of an empty kingdom. There, his loneliness, a vast and empty chasm, swallowed him whole. All's well that ends well. This is the masked gentleman's equivalent of shitposting. Hello, Cookie Wolf. I'm unimpressed. Is that a motherfucking Lost reference? Is it? I wouldn't know. Horrible. Who would read such a story to a child? Masked gentleman would. He's kind of a dick. What do you suppose the masked gentleman is trying to tell us? He's vague posting again. Town decaying in the midst of a great prosperity. I think you get it, Layton. We need to go there quickly. Man, I'm just waiting until we can get to that sick cutscene that I remember was fucking sick. I did not mean this one. Also, I didn't know this was coming.
I know it is.
Oh, fuck, it's that guy.
Enter.
Fuck you, you ruined the whole show.
I take it you still haven't found it. The mask is inside the hotel.
Sir, please accept my apologies.
Apologies do not produce results. Get the mask.
I know that Bloom is evil, but I still don't know what his stake in all this
The Garden
is.
of Healing, the City of Harmony.
Hey, it's a movie reference.
The three.
If you want to find out who the guy is, you just gotta play the next game.
Nothing, isn't it?
But I can't play it right away, I still gotta play that game that Faithy sent me. Yeah. Great Hall is as tall as the reunion in itself. Jesus. Oh no, wait, this is where that really cool cutscene happens. They introduce him in this chapter. Yeah, he's supposed to be mysterious. It's a setup for the next game, which, you know, is a real pisser because I had to wait 1.5 years for it to get released. So you let me play that game. Whatever, man. Oh shit. Seems to have a fancier cover than the others. Advanced shit posting. I won't open. Will require a closer look. For sure. Oh fuck, it's this? Oh no, don't do that. This book is locked up tight by some mysterious contrivance. Contrivance is fucking right. The trick to opening it lies in the 10 arrow-shaped jewels adorning the cover. These jewels are arranged in a particular pattern, and rotating just one arrow will release the lock. Which jewel should you rotate in order to open the book? I really don't get what you mean. Masked Gentleman's stories are like when a girl vents on Instagram on private mode, uses passive-aggressive terms. Yeah, for sure. Dun, dun, dun. I think it's that one.
Don't keep me in suspense.
Fuck yeah.
There is no puzzle without a solution.
Oh, sick. We're at 3,000 pick rats. Still won't be enough to open the cutscene door. Excellent. Now we can read the book. Finally. Once upon a time, there was a kind princess who lived in a secluded kingdom deep within a valley. Oh gee, I know who this one's calling out. This princess was so beautiful that suitors camped outside the castle for months, hoping for a chance to woo her. I'm telling you, Angela is not that hot. Like, seriously. Why are people so fucking obsessed with her? She wasn't that hot when she was young, and she's not that hot now. She's just a lady. But not one of the wealthy and handsome young men pleased the princess. I mean the 2 guys that lived in the same town? Then one day, as the princess was gazing from her window, she saw a young knight riding by. The princess fell in love with him instantly and begged her father to allow him an audience. The king was happy to encourage the match, and it wasn't long before the princess married her young knight. And they say chivalry is dead. Some years later, when the 2 were rulers of the land, the young king rode out to slay a dangerous dragon. Is this really what he thinks of himself? The queen waited for her king to return, but he never did. The Chancellor did all he could to comfort the queen in her grief. With time, the queen's heart betrayed her lost husband, and she began to feel love for the Chancellor. I get that he's upset, but it was literally like a decade, and they were just fucking teenagers. Like, what the fuck? Chancellor's plan had worked. He had sent the king into a dragon's cave and then collapsed the entrance. Listen, I know he's pissed at Henry, but like, what happened in that cave was not his fault. Randall was being a fuck. It was his fault. He could have just tossed the mask up onto that ledge and he would have been fine. Fucking idiot. To see the new king. Seeing that here they would bear witness to the miracle of love. Now the treacherous chancellor had the queen, the crown, and the country. But... great story. Yeah. Masked gentleman must feel betrayed by someone he trusted, someone who stole his love. Come on, dude. Layton, even you're not this dumb. I think we know. I mean, if it wasn't obvious the second we found out about Layton's past, it would sure be obvious fucking now, wouldn't it? These screen films there, tasteful ones. Yeah, like The Shape of Water. Oh yeah, this isn't a theater at all. Really? Not even Oscar bait? Come on. They'd play 12 Years a Slave in here. Just take care when we investigate. It's okay, it's probably in the screen. Professor, look, there's a film running. Is it a cutscene? But... boo! This isn't even a real movie. It's a silent film. Randall, give me your hand. How about instead of that I act all sacrificial and leave you with emotional damage? Just hand me the mask for 1 fucking second. Now I want to sacrifice. You guys, like, here, take the mask. You know what he could have done? He could have just grabbed the mask, set it up on that ledge, and then grabbed Randall's other hand to pull him up. Or just throw the mask down there because he's being a fuck. 1 year after entering the cave, he awoke to find himself buried under rubble. Fuck off! How did he survive in there a year? He used every last ounce of strength to dig his way through the debris. Finally, made it back into the open air. He hurried to the castle, anxious to relieve his wife's worry. So, it only took a year? Okay, that's a little bit different. Did the masked gentleman draw this picture for the film? Layton, do you fucking get it now? And is this what the background is supposed to look like? Don't overplay yourself. You fell into a fucking river. And he's acting as though it was Henry's fault that he got hurt doing some stupid shit. He was just doing some stupid shit and he got hurt. What a dumbass. Oh shit, here it comes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my humble theater of revenge. What a fucking nerd. Anyway. Ooh. That looks real bad. I believe you've lost something. Luke, unhead him this instant, you villain. Professor, help! Luke's luggage simulator. Man, that looks so shitty. He's just carrying him like he's a fucking football. Villain, for shame, Layton, after all the effort I've made to keep you thoroughly entertained. I do hope you're looking forward to the final act. Oh, it's gonna be a fucking doozy. Tonight, my revenge will rise to its dramatic climax as the curtains fall on Monte d'Or. I'm gonna kill so many people. But first, Layton, the man who abandoned his childhood friend, I have a special show planned just for you. Could you make it any more fucking obvious, man? Sure, your young friend here will play his role perfectly. Like, come on! Oh, Miguel. Language. Professor! Man, bet he's regretting asking to become his apprentice now. We have to save Luke. He's gonna have some crazy PTSD. It's too late for him. Here it is. Damn, that is a long way down. Bungee jumping.
Hang on!
This is inappropriate.
9, 10, 11, 12. Just how deep do you want to
Oh no, don't ditch the cool cape.
enjoyed this look into my world, Layton?
Take off the mask. Just show your face already. We already know who you are.
Save your little friend. It looks as if he's in quite a predicament. And so high up. Oh my. Is it true, Layton? I've heard you have a history of letting your friends
Shut
down.
up, man. We know who you are. Oh man, this one was silly. And the candles are just gone. He just caused a fire. Yeah, he's like, I'm Randall, and he's like, yeah, I don't remember. Okay, what do I do? What do I do with this? While gliding down to the bottom of the grand hall, the masked gentleman has left Luke hanging from a rope in midair. Help Layton slide his way down the ropes drawn across the hall and save Luke. There are only a few places where he can drop from one rope to another. Use the panel on the right side of the touch screen to view the whole hall and hurry to Luke's rescue. This is really fucking confusing. Hold on. My old arch nemesis, Flandel. Okay, so I just gotta find the right places to drop. We do A, D. No, that doesn't look right. You're late. You're damn right you are, Ginger. Man, what a mess. Fuck it, let's just go for it. Fuck, I missed him. Damn it, I made the same mistake twice. How do I keep doing that? Okay, hold up. I can figure this out. Damn it, I did the same thing. Oh, fuck. I need to take a closer look at this. Okay, so what am I missing? Okay, don't do that. I see the issue. Sort of. I gotta drop down at K. And then L. Okay, I got it. Damn it. Fucking did the same shit. Okay. Okay, here we go. I got it. And he's
I
rescued.
believe I have this one. An excellent
Take a break
puzzle.
with this whole video. What?
It was you.
Yes, it was me. I'm the one who completed all your puzzles, taking away the one thing that you still love. What are you gonna do now?
I say we hit her, Professor.
Now, Luke, a true gentleman must never hit a lady.
This is so weird.
Not without extending one's pinky first, that is.
What the fuck? That's so weird. This is some weird animation, dude. Anyway. Thank goodness Luke is safe. Oh, yes. Cutscene me. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna show him saving him. That's so cool. This guy can literally do anything. Best guy. Yes, football, Luke. Motherfucker, you going down?
Bravo, Layton. You risked your life and saved your friend.
Oh, please, that was
As a
nothing.
friend once told me. No risk, no glory.
Well, I suppose I won't be needing this anymore.
Take off that stupid wig, you asshole. Oh, he just took it off screen. Oh, he's got a sick tan now.
It pains me to see you like this, Randall.
How do you even recognize him? His hair is out of control and he looks nothing like he used to.
Well, isn't this quite the reunion? Now, my revenge is at hand.
Man, how did he hide his, like, all that mess underneath that wig? We've snatched. This is so stupid, right? Like, how fucking obvious could it get? Was Randall transported to the fucking Caribbean? No, like, his story was he got rescued by a farmer, right? So he probably just, like, spent the last 18 years working on his farmer's tan. So, you know, cool. How do they even recognize him? He looks nothing like he used to. Like, at least Henry has the same hairstyle. Layton has the same emoji face. Angela has the same hairstyle. Randall looks nothing like himself.
Master Randall? Is that really you? It is. Unfortunately for you.
This is the dumbest shit ever.
I have returned to take back everything you stole from me.
This ought to be good.
The Azran treasure, my family fortune, and my Angela. Henry, you will know the pain I have felt all these years.
He's such a fucking idiot. Like, he could have just, like, shown back up and be like, hey, I'm alive, and Angela would have been like, cool.
Randall, no! It's not like that!
Master Randall, please! You've got it all wrong. Let me explain.
No.
I would love to, but unfortunately, I'm not interested in your explanations.
Ah, classic scenario. You walk in on your ex-girlfriend with her husband after you've been gone for 18 years, and they're like, wait, we can explain, and he's like, yeah, I'm not interested, and we go by romantic comedy rules, for sure. I was hoping so badly that it wouldn't be Randall. Really? I thought it was a done fucking deal. You should know that no one ever stays dead in Professor Layton games, except for that one time.
Well, all right. Why not? What good is an I first explored the ruins of Akbadine nearly 18 years ago.
I know, we were there.
I was only a few steps from unlocking its secrets before I fell victim to one of its many cunning traps.
Listen, you were a fuckhead who wouldn't let go of the mask. Come on, what'd you expect?
I fell into a deep ravine where I could have died, but as fate would have it, an underground river broke my fall.
You know water's just as bad to land on from a high fall as concrete, don't ya? Fucking idiot. It isn't breaking anybody's fall.
The current washed me onto the banks of a remote village. The villagers nursed me back to health.
They didn't take him to a hospital or anything.
I made a full recovery, but I could not tell the villagers anything about myself. My mind was a blank.
This stupid amnesia subplot, come on. I remember those underground rivers that lead to remote villages. Yeah, really. You'd think when they, like, went down into the ruins and they couldn't find Randall's body fucking anywhere, they would have found one of those, like, underground rivers and they would have been like, okay, well, his body probably got washed away in the river. Let's follow it and see where it ends up. What a shit job these guys did. Looks like the outskirts of fucking London. But what about that mountain in the background?
You had amnesia?
Hey, it's that
I
guy!
went to the village while I tried to recover my memory.
And he got a sick tan. But he lost his glasses. Yeah, wouldn't he, like, take note that he can't fucking see anything and, like, be like, yeah, I need my glasses.
Months went by. Years went by. Then eventually I gave up on trying to unearth my old life.
Why? What? You know what the most sensible thing to do would be is to check missing persons reports, see if a photo that looks like you comes up, or, you know, go to the nearest city, which is probably London, and go to a hospital and be like, yo, I have no idea who I am. Could you, like, maybe do, like, a blood test on me or something? Like, maybe try to figure out where I came from? Come on. Is that the Ice King? Maybe.
Then one day,
Should
I
have been
received a letter.
should have been to a different goddamn country. Impossible. He can't read without his glasses.
I know all about your past, it read. I know who took everything from you.
He was there for
And I know
18
how to
fucking
get it all
years,
back.
and he never thought to just, like, check missing persons reports, maybe go to a city, ask questions, try to find somebody who recognized him, explore the world a bit, try to remember his past. No, he just decided to stay in a fucking village and farm for 18 years. Maybe he wasn't that smart after all.
The letter recounted my life in great detail.
Well, then I think it'd be longer than just 2 pages.
And it said
No,
that
wait,
the one
3.
who had betrayed me was a man named Henry.
Oh, I thought it was gonna say Layton.
When I read that name, it was as though someone had turned a key in my mind.
Yeah.
Everything came flooding back.
Turn it backwards.
I remembered all that I had, and all that had been taken from me.
Why did he... But he wouldn't have known that Henry and Angela were married, so why would he, like, fucking... This is the dumbest plot twist. Like, honestly, it's been years, and I'm still not over it. This is so stupid.
But the letter didn't end there.
Guess who the letter was from?
I have a plan to take revenge on those who have wronged you.
He's so stupid he didn't even come up with his own revenge plan.
You need only to don the garb of the masked gentleman, and they shall cower before you.
Nobody cared who he was before he put on the mask.
So it was decided. I would have my revenge by taking back what was mine.
It's just so dumb. And he had to wear
And the
the
letters
stupid wig
continued,
because...
Each one advising me on how to execute my plan as the masked gentleman.
No, seriously, what is with the wave?
As each phase of my plan fell into place,
It wasn't your
myself
plan.
returning with it. The masked gentleman brought me back.
That's ridiculous, because we all know that the real Randall was, like, super nice. A bit, like, egomaniacal, but, you know, like a nice dude. This is ridiculous. It's like, Randall, this is bullshit.
Letters? Professor
Professor, do you think...
Dumb plot twist teleports behind Randall. Nothing personal, kid.
Fear the worst, Luke.
This closes my tale of woe. However, we still have a few tears to shed.
For all the people I'm going to kill.
Henry, you shall bear
Maybe he
witness
was
as
manipulated.
I
Oh, I'm
ruined
certain
you,
of it.
Just as you ruined me.
And his name begins with a D. Don Paolo did this, definitely.
Wait.
It's creepy how he still calls him Master. I mean, honestly. Randall used the myth beyond the Mask of Chaos to convince everyone of his magical power. The wig is a fashion statement. Seriously, he kills like so many people in this scene. Yeah, but they never confirm the deaths, so I guess it doesn't count. It was a key part of his plan to take revenge on Henry by destroying Monte d'Or. It wasn't his plan. He borrowed somebody else's plan, who told him to do it. The Mask of Chaos, a mysterious and highly evocative artifact, proved a valuable prop in Randall's deception. Stupid. Masked Gentleman was revealed to be the long-missing Randall. Enraged by his friend Henry's apparent betrayal, he set about frightening away the inhabitants of Monte d'Or with his malevolent miracles, while he fucked up terribly because more people showed up than ever. Randall assumed the role of the masked villain and engineered a whole masquerade just to get back at Henry. Alright, bring it on. Round of applause. Oh, Jesus. We're getting into the final chapter. I think we'll be able to finish this tonight. Might be a long stream, though. He has no business looking that attractive. Get me off of this screen right now. Randall's gone. Come, we must follow him. Master Randall, how could you think? This last miracle, I wonder what he's planning. Mr. the Door, please allow me to accompany you. Thank you, Mordaunt. We must make Master Randall see the truth before he does something terrible. He does something terrible, and it's really creepy how you keep calling him Master. Randall's not hot now, even less so, but he's got a sick tan. Tan guys are always hot. Maybe literally, because, you know, the sun. Anyway, we should probably get out of here. Off we go. Is this where the cutscene comes in? Oh, this is terrible. With the weave, he's hot? No.
I'm so delighted you all could make it.
Randall, this is madness. Come down from there.
Take a final look around. Henry, you stole everything from me. I treated you like a brother, and this is my reward? Allow me to return the favor.
Jess, you're just fucking
The
jelly.
destruction of Monte d'Or shall be my
Kills so
final
many
dark
people.
miracle.
He kills so many innocent people.
No.
Randall, yes. How did he even do this? No, I'm legit fucking serious. How did he do this? Why was there so much sand back there? How did he manage this? He kills so many people. He doesn't even get arrested for all this shit.
this?
Oh, come on, 3D, fuck off.
Sand.
Why are you down at...
All that about destroying the town. He's trying to bury us in sand.
Why are you down at ground level? Get up!
Stay here.
How did you get down there so fast? Why would you go down there if there's all that sand? You're fucking idiots. Whose bright idea was it to build this town in the bottom of a valley? Randall's? No, wait, Henry's, because of the thing. We're not smart people. Randall, stop this immediately. Why, Herschel? You reap what you sow, don't you? You fucking jackass. Why is May's EU voice so bad? I swear it's the exact same voice she had in the original. Am I wrong? Watch closely, Henry. Watch as your precious city sinks into oblivion. All roads leading out of Montedor have been blocked. Embrace the final miracle. He's literally going to kill everyone. He doesn't even get arrested for this. That's the bullshit part about it. It's slightly higher pitched. Prove it. Prove that it's a different voice actor. Look it up. It's pouring in so fast. That's what she said. Must be some escape route we can use, mustn't there? This town was built on an oasis, and it lies in what is basically a big pool. If there's no way up, there's no way out. Dear Professor, what can we do? We go after Randall. I can take him down. Must remain calm. Only clear minds will prevail here. We need to head towards the monument. Why? What's over there? I'll explain once we're there. Henry, Angela, come. Really? Understood. We'll follow you to the monument. Maybe we can take the tram. The tram's under fucking ground, which is covered in sand. How is it still running? There's a fucking cataclysm happening. Are you kidding me? The buses stop running around here for a snowstorm. Are you kidding me? And the trams are still running when there's fucking sand all around. It's chaos here, too. Everything looks perfectly fine. What are you talking about? Oh, damn. Well, he could outrun the sand. Inspector Grosky, it's for the yard. Okay, later, dude. I need your help. There's no time to explain. We're heading to the monument at once to stop this madness. Please ensure the townspeople are safe. Get everyone to the top floors of the tallest buildings. Alright, Layton, I'll see to the people's safety. Detective Bloom here? He said he was going to investigate the reunion inn. Oh, that little shitheel. He's breaking his cover now. You didn't see him at the reunion inn. It's like got 1,000 rooms in it. He could have been anywhere and you wouldn't have seen him. Anyway, let's go to the monument. Oh boy. I'm very interested in that background. Anyway, here we go. We're here, Professor. Now what? Sand is getting higher. If we only had the Mask of Order, we could... You're so bad at this. Jess, I just want you to know. You're gonna fucking hate how the next game ends. Like, you're gonna lose your shit, because I lost my shit, and I feel like you're gonna lose your shit too. What are you talking about, Angela? You of all people should know that. Angela, calm down, please. The Mask of Order is in a safe place. There's no need to worry. What? How do you know that? Professor, we're running out of time. The thing that can save this town is a true miracle. Professor, what are you talking about? Stop being coy and just solve the problem already. We will now solve the final puzzle of Akbadine. If my theory is correct, we should be able to save the town. Puzzle of Akbadine? But what's that got to do with saving the town? Just solve the puzzle already! Visitor entrance, so to speak. I don't understand. When I explored the ruins of Akbadine 18 years ago, I made my way to the deepest chambers. But the treasures that I found there, though worth a great deal in gold, was of no great archaeological value. The treasure was really just another trap laid by the Azeran to divert thieves from the true purpose of the ruins. Anyone satisfied with material riches would fail to look any further and never discover what's really hidden there. And what is that? Henry, you reached the bottom of the ruins as well. Do you remember the markings you saw there? If it's another fucking slide puzzle, I will kill myself. could I forget? They were like nothing I'd ever seen before, but I don't know what they meant. Look at this. What is it? When the Reunion Inn was first built, this area was still an oasis in the desert, surrounded by ancient ruins. Okay, cool. This map shows the lie of the land before the city of Monte d'Or was established. Using the oasis as the city's center, do you see how the ruins hint at the shape of the original structure? Yeah, this was some dumb shit. You literally just drew that symbol over top of it. I never thought. That's amazing, Professor. Okay, can we just do this already? Like, really. Enough with the tension. People are dying. Catrilla's best game. Get out. We need both. What? Yeah, okay. Directly below Monte d'Or lay the heart of the ancient ruins of Akbadine, a vestige of the once great Azran civilization, the remnants found above the ground, which is a small part of that vast structure. Even I had no idea that Monte d'Or was built over the Akbadine ruins. It was quite an astounding discovery. Should have been fucking obvious. I thought I might find you in the eye of the storm. What's going on, Layton? Where's all this sand coming from? You know, outside. Sorry, there's no time to explain, Dalston, but you should know the town is in grave danger. I can see that. Is the masked gentleman at it again? Oh, Jesus, we're not doing this. Dalston, listen to me. Randall is the masked gentleman. Randall, seriously? Have you finally lost her, or is all this sand clouding your brain? It's true, Dalston. Randall is alive. But how? He's heading for the Gallery Plaza. We have to stop him. Henry, wait, I'm going with you. But it's just to save the town, got it? You fucking tsundere. Alright, what are we doing? Oh. Jeez. Nobody noticed that fucking sewer grate there? Oh no. Has 2 arrows on it. To open the manhole, you must fill the board with slabs so that all 4 rows, all 4 columns, and both diagonals contain 1 of each direction arrow. Some of the slabs are already firmly fixed in place, but you can freely rotate the rest. Are you up to the task? I mean, I fucking guess. Oh no, it's like that, huh? Oh boy.
I believe I have this one. Solving puzzles is truly a pleasure.
Alright. Alright, let's go. But what are you planning to do without the Mask of Chaos, Herschel? I have it right here. What? How? Found it at the Reunion Inn, of course. The true Mask of Chaos, hidden in the archives, just as you had left it. Are we getting ready for this? I beg your pardon? Angela hid the mask, Professor? No, it's not Angela. Come on. Come on, tell him. Come on, you know who it is. Tell him to show his face. What are you planning to do? Yes, even if we have the Mask of Chaos, we still need the Mask of Order, don't we? Not to worry, Luke. I know exactly where that is. Come, Angela. I will need your help. Oh, jackass. Well, that's not what the background is supposed to look like, but alright. And to solve this room's puzzle, we need both masks. Didn't you say you knew where to find the Mask of Order? Indeed, I will show you. This engraving is the same message that Randall deciphered on the stone tablet years ago. Only the bearers of chaos and order may reveal our legacy. It is always the two halves that make the whole. Ruined machine broke. Thanks. No, surely not. Oh, is he gonna break it in half? Sick. Oh shit! I totally forgot about that.
The bearers of chaos and order shall come.
I guess it should have been obvious the second they saw those pedestals. That's a really shitty looking mask though, it doesn't cover your face at all. So simple all along. Needed the person who came up with the Randall twist.
Boy, are you stupid, Charlie Brown. What kind of a tree is that? You are supposed to get a good tree.
Wow, that's rough. Now, Angela, I need you to help me solve the final puzzle of Akbadine and save Monte d'Or. Yes, Herschel, of course. Yeah, this is the thing. Ah, fuck, it's this one. Yeah, 60. Nah, 60 machine broke. 4 mysterious pillars have risen up. The ruins mechanism will activate when the arrows on each pillar point to the center. However, the pillars will only turn if Layton and Angela step on opposing buttons at the same time. When you have Layton press a button, Angela will press the opposite one. Also keep in mind that they won't be able to press the same buttons twice in a row. Watch the cutscene where he took off the mask. anything else revealed? Randall's being a fucking, we have to fix it. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Yeah. How'd you guess? Anyway, yeah, so,
Now how about this?
holy shit. She gets her own puzzle solving
An answer
thing?
will always appear.
Holy shit, that was unexpected.
Hello.
Jess, do you really gotta fuck with me like this? It's ridiculous. Hold on a second. You know what, man? I've had just about enough of you. Got mad about the end. Oh yeah, he got mad, alright. For good reason. Fairly good reason, you know. What the fuck? It's a funny and relatable meme as well. I swear to God, Jess. I fucking knew it. That's a relatable video. It's very easy to lose a 3DS stylus. Come on, man. Why the fuck you hating? It's true. It's like ridiculous. Anyway, let's do this. Ooh, look at them graphics. We did it! We got the amulet! I'm gonna go take it to the Banana King. Oh shit, look at that! The town is saved, somehow. People probably died a lot during this.
What is happening?
Oh my god, you fucking nerd.
Behold, Randall, the secret of the Ozra.
This doesn't make any fucking sense. I know.
While you were busy seeking revenge, this ends here.
Haha, motherfucker. He's gonna start laughing because his plan isn't done yet. Hey! These three sound stalled. Alright. The Mask of Order and the Mask of Chaos are in fact two halves of the same artifact, which can be separated at will. Far from counteracting each other, they gain power only when used together. The masks were never two separate entities, but one and the same. They belong together from the start. Which is kind of a unique twist, I suppose. Why would the ruins do this? I don't know. Is it a new chapter already? It hasn't even been like 20 minutes. That can't be it. Are we getting in the epilogue or something? Ah. Are you getting ready for this? This is This is really dumb. What happens next? I'm just fair warning y'all. Jess knows what I'm talking about. This is gonna get real bad. Go on, Professor. You should talk to Randall. Of course, I have much to say to him. He just walks up and slaps him in the face because he's being a fuck. He doesn't even get arrested. At least I don't think. Ah, fuck. Come on, click on the thing. Yeah, I think I'm ready. Randall, you fuck.
What was that? What happened?
Good voice acting.
Amazing.
They don't do anything, they're just a plot device. They're a sand draining device. You know, Anakin Skywalker would be extremely impressed.
Is everyone okay?
Well, they're not gonna be if you keep with this slowdown.
This is the true treasure of the Ozran. A riddle we could not have solved 18 years ago, Randall.
Yeah, 'cause one of you died.
We were distracted by tales of fortune, while the most valuable archaeological find lay elsewhere all along.
Now this is pod racing.
You did it. You solved the puzzle of Akbadine. Spectacular. I must hand it to you, Herschel.
He gets a timeout and a disappointed look from Layton. That's pretty bad punishment. I mean, like, I would not want Layton to be disappointed in me.
There is no puzzle without a solution. You taught me that, Randall.
Archaeology was nothing more than a passing fancy for you. And still you unearthed all of this.
Like, I know he's
Incredible.
basing all of this on his memories from when he was a teenager, but he does know that Professor Layton managed to become, like, an archaeology professor and is now super famous, right? And why did the ruins do this?
I had some help.
Your skill has magnified my own faults. Even in revenge, I am a failure.
Gee, I wonder who he's been taking notes from. He talks a lot like a certain someone that I know of. Like, honestly.
Nonsense. The important thing is that you're with us now.
But he can't. There's no way there wasn't a huge body count from that.
Master Randall. Stay away from me! You stole everything from me! Everything!
I don't know if it's the slowdown or, like, if his voice is just really fucking weird on purpose.
That's not true.
You still don't see? Henry took nothing from you, Randall. You were used.
Fucking wait for this shit. This is so dumb.
Used? What are you talking about?
Everything you were told in those letters was a lie.
Well, I mean, the memory part of it wasn't a lie, but I guess, like... How the fuck did he find him, anyway? Is that explained later? Because I can't remember if it was. Jess, was this explained later? How did they find him?
What do you mean?
The police thought there was someone behind
Fucking wait for
the
this shit, it's so dumb.
They were right. Randall here was merely a puppet.
He still
There was
did it of his
someone
own free
behind
will.
the mask, pulling the strings all along. And that person is you.
Wait for
Wish I
it.
could say it's been a pleasure. Descole.
Hey! How did he do that?
Well played, Layton.
He just put on his hat and his disguise is gone. How did he do that?
Descalay!
No shit.
Where's Angela?
She got kidnapped, remember? That's what fucking happened. Y'all thought it was weird how he kidnapped her for a second just to let her go? That's what happened. Stupid. Fucking Descalay. How did he even find Randall in the first place?
I found Angela trapped in a room at the Reunion Inn.
What the fuck?
Where is she now?
I'm right here.
Right here.
Wait, what? Hold on, I didn't remember this part. Where did you... Wait a minute, where did you get the mask of that guy?
While we played Descolet's little game.
Where did she get a mask with that big of a fucking nose? I forgot that part. Why was she... How did they... What? Where did they find that costume? How did she...
I see. You pretended to be taken in by my Angela disguise until I helped you solve the riddle of Akbadai.
It was so obvious, though.
You knew that you needed my help if you were to solve that final puzzle.
He didn't really need his help. He just needed somebody else to put the mask in the thing and step on the stones. Right?
Very good, Descolet.
I tricked you. I tricked you by tricking you into believing that I believed your trick.
I knew I never should have used this has-been bumpkin.
Yeah, how did Descolet do the voice? And how did Angela do Mordaunt's voice? How did we even fucking manage this?
I can't believe what I've done.
Wait, did he just come here and do all this, like, based... Hold the fucking phone. Okay. Was he working actively with Descolet, or did he just come here and do all this based on a single letter? What?
You're pitiful, Ascot. I gave you back your life and you failed. And Layton, you must tell me. How did you know?
You were super obvious.
When I first arrived here, I spoke to the real Angela, but I definitely sensed a great unease within her. Angela had suspected Randall of being the masked gentleman all along.
Oh, really?
That
She's
was
not
why
the
she
only
wrote me
one.
the letter. She was hoping that I would get to Randall before the police did.
Damn.
She
Randall's
thought
in
that if
hot.
I
It's a little bit
confronted
hot.
Randall, I might be able to get through to him.
Yeah, Descolet sent him the letter, but how did he find him in the first place? Like, everybody knew Randall to be dead. How did Descolet, of all people, find him?
Yes, go on.
Despite
Neathrol, just come on.
What I would do if I discovered that
If you're gonna
Randall
throw
was the
insults
masked
like that, you can at least spell them right. Maybe Descolet fell into the river accidentally too. Dude. I just laughing my ass off because you are not gonna fucking believe what happens in the next game. You are gonna be so mad, and I'm gonna laugh so hard.
But the next time I saw her, there was something different about her demeanor.
About, like,
Her
the...
unease had disappeared.
And the necklace.
And from that moment, I began to suspect Angela.
Perhaps I was too eager.
Can't stream it. Dude, you gotta fucking play it. It's unbelievable. When I first played it, I was throwing my 3DS, like, down on the couch where I was playing it. I'm just like, tell me you're not doing this. And then they did, and I was just like, ah! I was, like, screaming in my house, because I was just like, are you serious?
You gave yourself away when you asked for the Mask of Order to solve
I at least
the
need a
riddle
week.
of
Fine,
Akbadai.
you can have a week.
When I heard of Henry's mask, I needed to find someone to play the masked gentleman.
How did you...
Randall Bly.
How did you find him? Think you saw the spoiler accidentally? Ah, damn it. At least you know to go into it pissed off.
I had to convince Henry of the power of the Mask of Chaos with our dark miracles.
You asked me to look up voice actors. Ah, shit, I'm sorry, dude. It's your fault. Alright, I'm sorry.
If Henry believed that the Mask of Order could counteract the powers of the Mask
But if it's the spoiler that I'm thinking of, then that's not the one I'm also thinking of. It's complicated, but really, if you played Last Spectre, you would have, like, realized something was up about 10 minutes into the next game. So yeah, really easy to figure out. Who the fuck did they think they were fooling with that?
Surely he would procure this mask rather than watch his dear city crumble. Yes?
But when he did not, you grew tired of waiting. You became Angela so that you could get closer to Henry. But Henry still wouldn't reveal the location of the Mask of Order.
This just proves that Descale's a fucking idiot, because he had no idea about the arrangement that Henry and Angela had. So, like, this could have gone real bad for him.
And he couldn't, because he never had the Mask of Order in the first place.
Alright, see you, Walkie.
Bravo, Layton. But I'm
still
afraid
mad,
all
yeah.
of the deductive reasoning in the world won't change the fact that I've already won.
I don't know what he was hoping to achieve here.
For me.
What do you mean?
This has been a pleasure. Many thanks, Layton.
And off he goes. Quick evil
Until
laugh.
next time.
And he just jumped away. How did he do that? Is he fucking Superman? How the fuck did he do that? You can't just jump that high unless you got superpowers. Like, what the fuck? Thought this game was logic-based. Oh my dude, you have no fucking idea. Angela's suspicious behavior. At some point, Angela was replaced by Descale in disguise, taking over her identity almost seamlessly. He hoped to manipulate Henry into revealing the Mask of Order. Descale was clever, but he failed to understand the real nature of Henry and Angela's relationship. Also, it's really obvious when it happened. It was when she got fake kidnapped for 5 seconds at Pumpkin Park, and yeah, that's what happened. Stupid. Is there an answer to that jump?
That time,
No.
he was using me? I feel like such a fool.
Oh, Randall,
Angela,
I can hardly believe it. I've been waiting so long for your return.
how dare you? You never waited for me. You married Henry.
It's not...
Traitors! After everything I've done for you, Henry, you betray me like this?
It's been 18 fucking
You stole
years.
my ideas and my research. And if that wasn't enough, you stole my love.
You couldn't be more wrong.
This is so dumb. You were
Henry's
dating in
been
high
preparing.
school. It might not have worked out anyway.
Preparing for the day you would return home.
When I would return.
That needed animation, I
What does
guess.
that mean?
What does that mean?
Randall, you should know the truth about Montedor.
It's a real shit show around here.
We have something to tell you.
Now, just leave me alone. All of you.
Shouldn't you be in jail?
Randall, when you disappeared, we didn't know if you'd ever return. We were destroyed. All of us.
Want Descale to jump backwards and be like, farewell, Layton, and jump into the one of many pits. We hear a cartoony sound effect. Oh, you hear the Goofy yell?
Your parents took it especially hard, of course. Their businesses failed, and the Ascot house fell into disrepair. All that time, Henry risked his life as he searched for you down in those ruins, but to no avail. In a strange twist of fate, he found the Azran treasure you were searching for all those years ago. Henry supported your parents with his newfound wealth, but he could not truly replace what they had lost. So he did what he could. He worked hard to build Monte d'Or, and he cared for your parents as if they were his own.
Who were Henry's real parents anyway?
Henry, is this true?
It is, Randall. Henry never stopped searching for you. He always believed that you would return someday. He spent a fortune sending search parties down into those awful ruins. He built the Reunion Inn so that they would have a base near the ruins.
Huh.
The Reunion Inn?
Are those fucking palm trees? Okay. Where the fuck are we? We can pretend that there's a desert in England, but I refuse to believe that there is anywhere in England with fucking palm trees. Impossible. When Henry falls into the river with amnesia, and then Angela falls in the river looking for him, and they grow up in the same village and plot against Layton based off Descalate's letter. Oh man.
I believe that was the first building established here in Monte d'Or.
Maybe they're
Out
important.
here, in the
Really
middle
looking
of
for excuses,
nowhere,
ain't you, Faithy?
the Reunion Inn thrived. That was quite a miracle, if you ask me.
Man, Jess, you're way harsher about it than I am.
But not one without a rational explanation behind it.
I just want to spend a whole, 20-minute video just talking about what is wrong with this game and finishing it off with, I still fucking love it. But that would be a lie, because I don't love the 3DS games. They're just okay.
And what was that?
Henry announced several rewards for anyone who could find the man named Randall.
And Descalade did it? Somehow?
These rewards were so large that word spread quickly, and the Reunion Inn became a popular haunt. From there, the town prospered. Hotels and shops cropped up everywhere. A thriving city bloomed here in the desert.
Which desert? Where?
Monte d'Or became the city we know today.
Why did they call it Monte d'Or anyway? What does that mean?
I can't believe it.
He certainly does look pretty shocked.
One might say that Monte d'Or is built around the idea of your return, Randall.
18 fucking years, dude. You never left that village, never tried to go to a hospital and get some help. This guy's a fucking idiot.
My return.
And that is the
It's
true
French for
miracle
big dumb plot
behind
twist.
The city of Monte d'Or.
Is Big Dumb Plot Twist the sequel to My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
I don't know what to say.
Randall, it appeared as if Henry had stolen your family and your fortune.
And he kinda did.
Nothing could be further from the truth.
He was just holding it for him.
In fact, he spent his entire life preserving all that was yours.
But Angela...
Okay. Why did she do that thing with her hands?
Is that mine?
Randall, my marriage to Henry wasn't real.
Convenience. Goddamn capitalism, yeah.
What?
It was all a lie. She got her big fat fake wedding. Okay, that was weird.
After I lost you, Randall, I didn't know how to go on. My parents kept pressing me to get married.
So,
They wanted me to marry the richest man in town. Alphonse Dalston.
Oh, no.
I had given up so completely by that time that I probably would have agreed just so that they would leave me alone.
Oh my god, bitch, grow a spine.
But then Henry asked me.
Get a job, move out of
I'll never
town. What's
forget
wrong
it.
with you?
He said, "Will you wait for Master Randall with me?"
So, I get that she was waiting for Randall because she was heartbroken and lonely and shit, but... Okay, with Henry, this is confusing the shit out of me. He was waiting for him for that long because he genuinely liked him. But, like... Man... Is Henry gay? I just gotta ask. I mean, like, honestly... You waited 18 years for a dude? If two people do that, I would assume they were both into him.
Henry always believed you would come back. He helped me believe too. So we agreed to pretend to be married until the day you returned, Randall.
Or he's asexual and, like, he's just like, yeah, let's just, whatever. I'm just gonna wait for my best bro to come back.
Henry vowed that he would protect and preserve everything of yours.
Fellas, is waiting 18 years for a dude gay? I mean, you're literally giving up your life for him. You see what I'm saying?
Henry never took anything from you. He protected everything for you.
Maybe there's no sex involved and they were just good friends, BML. Fine.
Can it be?
Well, at least his dad's dead. God, she looks weird.
Randall.
Trying to map this shit out. How old would he be now, anyway? I'd say he disappeared when he was like 17, so it's been 18 years. Oh, he's 35 now. He should be smarter than this.
Can it be?
I thought Randall was gay, to be honest. Well, with how much he was insisting that Layton come with him to a secluded place in the middle of nowhere where it was possible that they could be trapped for a very long time. Fellas, is it gay to explore ancient ruins with your best friend?
Randall.
I know, I'm the worst.
Oh, if it wasn't for Henry, I don't know what would have happened to me. He took such good care of me, Randall.
I understand.
I was the jackass the whole time.
I thought I'd never see you again.
He probably thought she was dead. I must feel bad for Randall, then I recall what he did. He's a fucking moron. I mean, like, I'm an idiot, and even I wouldn't fall for this shit. You can't even manipulate me that easy. He just believed it all off of one letter. What a jackass. He didn't at least try to go find the people he used to know and ask them questions. This is ridiculous.
This document is proof of ownership for all properties attributed to the Lador family.
It all belongs to Randall,
It
doesn't
reveals
it?
that the Lador family fortune is in fact fully owned by a third party.
You motherfucker.
Third party?
All of the land and money attributed to the Ladors is actually in the name of Randall Ascot.
Is that even legal? I mean, everybody thought he was dead. Surely they would have had, like, a certificate. Like, he had a gravestone. You can't... Isn't leaving the ownership to a dead guy super illegal? Isn't that, like, tax fraud or something? Because you can't tax dead people? Randall's like that person who watches a YouTube video about something and it completely shaped their opinion around it without doing any research. The way he acted when he was a teenager, if he had had access to YouTube or the internet, I feel like he'd be one of those people who's just like, but Herschel, chemtrails are real. They're poisoning our minds. The chemicals in the water are turning the frogs gay.
Henry created a replica of the Mask of Chaos, but not to steal the glory that ought to have been yours.
And instead of, like, having him go out on adventures looking for archaeological marvels, he would take him to try to break into government buildings and steal their secrets. He expect his old life to just freeze him, for no one to move on. Yeah, like that storybook where he's like, the dude was, like, trapped in the cave for, like, a year and, like, his wife married somebody else. Like, fuck off. If you're dead, you're dead.
It was the symbol of Monte d'Or, a beacon that would draw your attention wherever you were.
The chemicals in the water are turning the frickin' servants gay. That would explain why Henry still calls Randall Master after all these years. That's really fucking weird.
Henry assumed you would seek out someone claiming to have the Mask of Chaos when you came back. His assumption was correct. But when the masked gentleman appeared, it was clear the police would come asking questions. Angela acted fast. She knew that if the police investigated Henry's mask, they would discover it was a fake. So she hid the mask and claimed it had been stolen in order to preserve the symbol of Monte d'Or's prosperity.
Interesting. Professor Layton and the hot gentleman. Just the force of habit. It's been 18 years. Don't kink shame that. Kink shaming is my kink. I'm not really kink shaming. I just like laughing at silly kinks.
Do you still feel that Henry has taken something from you?
No.
What have I done? You weren't yourself. And now that you are, and back here with us, everything is going to be okay.
And since Henry basically owns the entire town, he won't even get arrested for this. I don't want to say it, so I'm just gonna let you think it. Now I'm gonna say it. That's fucking privilege right there. I hated saying that.
Kink shaming me. Kink shaming is my kink.
Jesus Christ. That's weird.
Henry.
Hug it out, dudes.
This was the true miracle all along.
Okay, stop. Are we done? Cutscene me. Oh, cool. Oh, he's holding the robot. Ah, that's cute. Some 18 years ago, Henry offered a hefty reward for Randall's return, attracting entrepreneurs and fortune seekers from all parts of the Reunion Inn. Many stayed and set up businesses, and the little settlement grew into a full-blown city. Thus, it could be said that Monte d'Or was built upon Henry's devotion to his friend. Lame. What is Desclay doing? Oh, he jumped really high, and then he was gone. Like, impossibly high. I don't know how he did that. He must have, like, spring shoes. Or wait, he's got moon shoes. Remember those? Henry's devotion to maintaining and expanding his estate in Monte d'Or and his desire to have everything perfect for Randall's eventual return. That's dumb. The scene would be better if Layton could show any sign of fucking emotion. Yeah, he's kind of like the Sherlock Holmes of his own series, like, honestly. He's hardly the main character. Hey, cutscene!
What is this?
An aftershock.
You fucking jackass! Oh no, not again! At least he doesn't have a mask to let go of.
I'm sorry, Herschel. I let you down.
Yeah, you did.
Pull you up. No, give me your other hand.
It's fucking PTSD.
You can let me go now, Herschel.
Oh, we're not doing this again, you
Randall,
jackass.
You must just give me your other hand, Randall.
Stop being a fuck.
I can't. I've betrayed so many people.
You jackass.
I'll never forgive myself. I don't deserve to live. Let me go.
No, because you're gonna fall down there and lose your memory again, and then wind up in another village without your memory. And, yeah, you know what? Just enough of this.
Henry!
Did anyone see that Grosky almost fucking died?
After all these years, there's no way I'm letting you get away from us that easily.
I didn't grow this evil goatee for nothing. He's been working out. Yeah, like, even when Layton is directly involved with the mystery being solved, it always sounds like he's solving somebody else's mystery. And that's the problem
I'm so ashamed
with getting
of what
more
I've
involved into his history.
done, and I don't deserve your kindness or your forgiveness. But why? Why would you do all this for me?
Because you gave me a
Master
robot
Randall,
one
You
time.
really not know. You've always looked out for me.
That's young Master Randall's toy, not yours. You remember your place. Give that back this instant. Honestly, Henry, I don't know what you're thinking. Is this how you were taught? Are you some sort of common thief? I have half a mind to report you to the master.
Why is this little kid working at this house?
just wanted to play with it.
Oh fuck, I got a
Hello.
text.
Sorry to disturb you, young Master Randall.
Why did you take Henry's toy?
Huh? Young Master Randall, I think you're mistaken. This is yours.
No, this is the robot that I gave to Henry. Now then, if you'll excuse us, I have half a mind to report you to the master.
Oh, all right, I'm going.
What the fuck? No, I don't care about that.
Master Randall, can you please forgive me for playing with your toy? Henry, it's yours now.
Yeah, I built a whole fucking city for you because you gave me a robot toy one time.
How many toys does one boy need, anyway? Come on, we're going on an adventure today. Thank you, Master Randall. I promise to take care of it and always treasure it. Let's find some more treasure. What do you say? You taught me something invaluable that day,
I mean, this is
Master Randall,
17th century England.
and gave me something to treasure.
One fucking toy.
You treated me not just as an equal, Randall, but also as a brother. And that has always meant more to me than any amount of riches ever could.
Where the fuck are his
As the years went
parents?
by, it became clear to me that our friendship was my most valuable treasure.
I'm speechless.
There's nothing more to say.
The audio
Mr.
sync is
Randall.
totally off in
We
this
all knew you
cutscene.
would return. We just didn't think you'd take so long.
Henry,
Hug it out, bro.
I'm so sorry.
No more apologies. Welcome home.
He's not even getting arrested for this. Come on, hug it out, bro. Hug it out.
Henry, Angela, I'm home.
Hug it out. God damn it, come on.
This was a picture-perfect ending. Everything seems to have turned out for the best.
Agreed.
But I still have lots of questions about the Azran civilization, Professor.
Wait for the next game, Luke.
How were they able to build all those structures that were below Montador?
Indeed. I was wondering that myself. The Azran were much more advanced than I'd suspected.
Who were the Azran?
But Professor, Henry turned out to be an amazing person. He waited so long for his friend to return home.
We'd call that crazy where I'm
everything
from.
he built was for Randall. It was all quite miraculous.
Damn, why is the
greatest
audio sync
achievement
so
is
fucking
often
off?
The one that is the most selfless.
What other city can claim that it was built on a foundation of loyalty and friendship?
None that I know of. Quite fitting. It truly is the city of miracles.
Luke is the only kid with the kid voice, and yet I'm pretty sure he's voiced by a woman. Is this the ending song that you were complaining about, Jess? Oh yeah, you're right, this does kind of suck. No, but this is, like, the problem with Professor Layton having mysteries that directly tie into his history. Because, like, he's always so detached from everything, and he doesn't ever act emotional at all, except for that one time. And yeah. It's like when a H-Bomber guy was explaining why a whole interconnected story for Sherlock Holmes, like the TV show, didn't work, because, like, the whole point of Sherlock Holmes is that he was just, like, solving one-shot mysteries, and that was it. And that's the meaning of friendship, jazz music. Where did the disappeared people go to? They were actors. Sherlock Holmes books are told by Watson's perspective, not Sherlock's, for a reason. Yeah, well, if you think about it, these stories aren't exactly told from Layton's perspective either. I mean, like, the stories start, like, don't the chapters usually start with Emmy reading something? And before that, it was Luke, so no, these aren't from Layton's perspective at all. It's like the ending of a fucking 50s sitcom. See, that was kind of cool when they were fighting the robots. That was kind of alright. You know, like young Randall. I admit he did get kind of hotter after that bitchin' tan. Stories are told by Luke and then from Emmy. Oh hey, it's that guy! See, this is before he got the tan, and he lost his shoe. But he kept the mask, I guess. Oh yeah, I remember that. Why are we showing this? Really like that hairy guy? I guess he's alright. He shall be our Ice King for the evening. I'm just glad I'm done with this. No more glitchy loading screens. No more slowdowns. Next I'll be playing that game that Faithy sent me. Whatever it's called. I don't remember. Yeah, this is why it also seems so weird for a game to focus so prominently on characters from Layton's past when you never see any of them ever again, you know? They make it seem like all these people were so important to him, and then, like, you never see him again. And they never mention them again either. Oh hey, they cut his hair, nice. And they gave him his glasses back. He was probably having a real hard time without those. Unless he was just wearing them for kicks like a fucking hipster. Oh yeah, and that rabbit. I remember that. I didn't do any of those. You know what? I figured it out. He's a lot less hot with his glasses on. What is that, like a giant donut? Alright, are we done? Let's get out of here. I think there's another cutscene after this. Yeah, boy! Get ready for this. It's actually pretty cool. You see that guy? You see that guy in the background? Pay attention to him. He's gonna be important in the next game.
For this moment.
You're gonna fucking hate it.
Master, you've done it.
He didn't do jack shit. He just tricked a bunch of other people. I don't... Where is this? Literally, where is this?
It's quite beautiful, wouldn't you say?
Really? I love this cutscene. He does... This part is so cool, though.
Hold your ground.
He's like fucking 80. What's he gonna do? Does he have a gun?
Trespassers, this site is now controlled by Targent, and we can't have you two blabbing about what you've seen.
Do we go quietly? These cowards are not in charge here. You are not.
Gotta admit, he looks pretty cool like that.
And you disgust me with your demented worldview. I will not let you steal that which I have earned.
Check this shit out, it's so cool. How does he survive a fall from that high up? Rolling can only do so much. See, that's actually pretty cool. He can kind of kick ass. And how did you miss him? Oh, you shit. Never mind, you suck. Really? That's the best you could do? He took your scarf. You fucking nerd.
You cannot do this. You have no right.
Au contraire, my boy. Actually, I have every right.
So dumb. You're gonna hate it when you find out what he is. It's not Brony, it's Bronev. Jeez. You're gonna hate the plot twist so much.
He's of no concern. Forget him. Secure the last of the Azron ruins.
And this leads into something real dumb in the next game.
Well worth it. Well worth it. Mist Hallory's Garden of Healing. Ambrosia, the City of Harmony. And now, the Infinite Vault of Akbadine. We finally have all three of the great legacies.
Wait until I play the next game.
When I'm finished, the power of
Think
the
you guess
Azron
what Descalé
civilization
is?
shall be ours.
Oh, do tell. You're gonna figure it out 10 minutes into the next game, and you're gonna be really mad. And I was really mad. Did you enjoy it? It was fucking alright. But, what was I gonna say? What happened to Randall? He's living in town now. There's a Luke body pillow. Creepy. Unless it's future Luke, in which case I'm just like, hit me up with that shit. What I was gonna say is that once these games hit the whole prequel trilogy and like they got a movie and everything, I think the writers got like way too ahead of themselves and were just like, yeah, instead of making simple one-shot games, we're gonna make them all interconnected with like a villain with a grander plan that's gonna like bring it all together, and it's just it didn't really end up working as well as the simple format that the original DS games had, you know? I mean, sure, there was a similar villain in Don Palo, but every story was different. It just... I don't know, man. Connecting them kind of made it worse in a way. I've reached the end of the story, but the game is far from over. 135? I could have sworn there were supposed to be more. Man, Dalston looks fucking hideous as a kid. It's future Luke? Awesome. Yep. Do that. Only took me a good 16 hours. Yeah, Jess, what do you think Descalé is? Please tell me. I want to know. So bad. I'll wait. Check the final episode. What do you mean? Like those additional ones? I think Descalé is Emmy's father. Why? Found a Randall X Layton art piece. Nice. What's with the final episode? What do you... Hold up. Yes, we all know the story, so shut up. Yes, I'm here. I know. Whatever. Anyway, you want me to check the final episode? Beneath the hat. Huh. That's pretty funny. It occurred to me that you used to be young too, Professor. He's only like 35. Maybe hard to imagine, but you must remember that every adult was once a child, Luke. Vision wasn't. Infinity War was such a piss take. I was surprised when I saw you without your hat. I've seen him without his hat before. He took it off at the end of Unwound Future, and it was really dramatic. You should play that game. Do you still have an afro? No, he doesn't. That makes sense, but Professor, it sounds as if you were quite the rebel back in your day. Yeah, he snuck out late at night, but it was just to hang out in his friend's room. They didn't even do drugs or anything. I suppose I was, to an extent. I had my fair share of escapades, being young and curious. One of them even involved getting my best friend, well, giving him amnesia for 18 years. You know, I never showed it, but I really did get excited about going on expeditions with Randall. You could have used your afro to store supplies. Layton smoking fucking weed. He's like, it helps me focus on the puzzles better. Gosh, do you hide things under your hat now? You could hear it rattling around in there, wouldn't you? As convenient as it may seem, my hat is not a means of storage, Luke. I don't know, it's so tall, he could actually just, like, put a little pocket in there. Save some change. Aw. I work hard to get the knots out of my hair in the mornings. It must have been a nightmare for you, Professor. And it always goes wavy no matter how hard you try to straighten it, right? I think you're getting the wrong end of the stick, Emmy. In those days, my hair was permed? Holy shit, really? Now that is a surprise. Afros were the height of fashion. So it must have been the 70s. The quirks of youth, or should I say kink? No. Kink shaming. Kink shaming. Kink shaming. If you say so, Professor. Is that it? Okay, that was pretty good. Anyway, I should get out of here. Anyway, next time I will be playing that game that Faithy sent me, whatever it's called. And Jess, you need to go play Azran Legacy because it's gonna piss you off and I'm gonna laugh. I'm out of here. Everyone have a wonderful night. Thank you all for tuning in, and peace.